Have you ever felt like you're moving in a new direction, but your friends aren't coming along for the ride? Hi, and welcome back to the Indie Spiritualist. Today we're exploring a topic many of us face but seldom talk about: how spiritual awakening can change our friendships. If you've noticed shifts in your social circle during your spiritual growth, you're not alone. Let's uncover together how to navigate these changes without losing ourselves or the people we care about. Stay tuned as we share 5 practical ways to manage your evolving social connections. In our lives, we all reach points where our inner world begins to shift. It's like waking up to a new understanding of who we are and what we value. This is what we often call a spiritual awakening. It's a time when your beliefs, values, and even your interests start to transform. But here's the catch: as you change, so do your relationships. Imagine this: you've started to see the world differently, but your friends haven't caught up yet. Suddenly, the conversations that once engaged you feel shallow, and the activities you enjoyed together no longer resonate. It's not that anyone is at fault, it's just that your paths are diverging. This can feel isolating, confusing, and sometimes even a bit sad. In the next few minutes, we'll guide you through 5 actionable ways to navigate these changes. These strategies aren't just about managing friendships. They're about honoring your growth while respecting the bonds you've formed. So let's get right into it and find out how you can maintain harmony in your relationships during this significant phase of your life. Let's start with the first way: understanding and accepting change. It's natural to resist change, especially when it affects relationships we've built over time. But here's an interesting perspective. Just like the seasons, friendships can have their own cycles. Some are meant to last a lifetime, while others serve a purpose for a certain period. Picture this: you're walking in a park and you see leaves changing colors. This doesn't mean the tree is lost, it's simply part of its growth cycle. Similarly, as you grow spiritually, your social circle may evolve. It's not about losing friends, it's about your life's natural progression. Accepting this can be freeing. It allows you to cherish the good times you've had with your friends, while also being open to new connections that align with your current path. Remember, changing doesn't mean you're discarding old friendships. Instead, you're giving yourself and your friends the space to grow. Sometimes together, sometimes apart. Moving to our second strategy: communicating your journey. When you're going through a spiritual awakening, sharing your experiences can be both challenging and rewarding. It's like opening up a new chapter of a book to your friends, unsure if they'll be interested in the plot. Imagine you've discovered a new hobby or passion. Naturally, you're excited to share it with your friends. The same goes for your spiritual awakening. It's a significant part of your life, and expressing it openly can strengthen bonds with those who understand and respect your journey. But here's a key point: communication isn't just about talking, it's also about listening. Your friends might have questions, concerns, or even misconceptions. Engaging in a genuine conversation where you listen as much as you speak helps in bridging the understanding gap. A practical tip: start small. Share a book or a podcast episode that inspired you. This can be a gentle way to introduce your friends to your new path without overwhelming them. Remember, not everyone will be on the same page, and that's okay. The goal is to share your truth respectfully and patiently, creating an environment where open dialogue is welcomed. Let's discuss our third approach: seeking supportive communities. As you venture into new spiritual territories, finding people who share your values and interests can be incredibly uplifting. It's like discovering a new favorite coffee shop where everyone speaks your language. Think about it this way: just as you have a gym for physical fitness, seeking communities offers a space for your spiritual well-being. These can be local meditation groups, online forums, or even book clubs focused on spiritual topics. These spaces provide not just support, but also the chance to learn and grow with others who are on similar paths. Here's a practical step: start online. Look for forums, social media groups, or websites dedicated to spiritual development, such as the indiespiritualist.com. These platforms can be treasure troves of information and offer the opportunity to connect with like-minded individuals globally. However, it's important to approach these communities with openness and a bit of caution. Not every group will be the right fit, and that's okay. The idea is to explore and find spaces where you feel comfortable and inspired. Now let's focus on our fourth way, balancing old and new relationships. As you embrace your spiritual awakening, it's like adding new colors to your life's canvas. While these new shades bring excitement, it's important to appreciate the existing hues that have been part of your journey for so long. Remember, maintaining old friendships doesn't mean you have to stifle your growth. It's about finding a balance. Imagine a garden. Alongside planting new seeds, you continue to nurture the existing plants. Both old and new can coexist, each adding unique beauty to your garden. A practical tip here is to set aside time for your long-standing friends. Engage in activities that you've always enjoyed together. This shows that despite your evolving path, you value and respect the history of your friendship. At the same time, introduce your old friends to new interests gently. This doesn't mean forcing your new beliefs on them, but rather sharing aspects of your growth. You might be surprised to find common ground or spark a new interest. Finally, let's delve into our fifth way, self-reflection and growth. When you're going through a spiritual awakening, taking time for self-reflection is like looking into a mirror, but instead of focusing on your outer appearance, you're exploring your inner landscape. Consider self-reflection as your personal check-in. It's a moment to ask yourself, how have I grown? How are my relationships evolving with this growth? It's about understanding your journey and how it influences your interactions with friends. An effective way to practice self-reflection is through journaling. Writing down your thoughts and feelings can provide clarity and insights into your personal development. It's like having a conversation with yourself, where you can be completely honest and unfiltered. Remember, as you grow, it's natural for your relationships to evolve as well. Some friends may grow with you, while others may take different paths. This isn't a loss, it's a part of life's dynamic nature. The key is to embrace this growth with kindness and understanding, both for yourself and others. Let's quickly recap the 5 ways to navigate your social circle during a spiritual awakening. First, understanding and accepting change, recognizing that friendships evolve just like we do. Second, communicating your journey, sharing your spiritual growth while listening and respecting others' perspectives. Third, seeking supportive communities, finding groups that resonate with your evolving interests and values. Fourth, balancing old and new relationships, appreciating long-standing friendships while embracing new connections. Lastly, self-reflection and growth, using introspection to understand how your personal changes impact your relationships. Remember, each step is a part of embracing your spiritual awakening without losing the essence of your social bonds. That's all for today on the Indie Spiritualist. If you found these tips helpful, give us a thumbs up and share this video with anyone who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more content on navigating life's unique challenges. Thank you for watching, and keep embracing your personal growth with kindness and courage.